Factor Uncensored. Time for Angela After Dark. We're talking about toxic partners tonight. We know a dance on the dark side can be fun in those relationships for some of you out there. Situationships, hookups can be fun for some of you out there, but untimely, they are just no good. Tonight, we want to know why the toxic can be attractive to some people. Let's bring in our therapist, Dr. Angela Jones. And there used to be terminology, and it's toxic now,
right,
but attracted to the bad boy,
right,
or the bad girl back in the day. Why are people attracted to the bad people out there?
There's a lot of different reasons. One of the main reasons is just the way they make you feel, right? You meet them, they're charming, they're attractive, they compliment you, and they just make you feel like this whoosh of like, I just feel good around you. So it's almost like intoxicating like a drug. So being around people like that, it makes you just feel good. But usually that does fade over time, which makes the relationship toxic. But usually toxic individuals, what they call is love bombing. They give you all the love really quick, really fast, and it's like a dose of like whatever drug choice that you have in that moment.
You done OD'd on crack.
There it is, OD on that love, that fake love.
What happens down the road?
What happens down the road is they use that against you, right? They'll say something to diminish you, to start to isolate you. They never say sorry, but the way they say sorry is by love bombing you again. So they like take you all the way down till you feel like crap, and then they try to bring you back up with the love bombing, with the stuff that brought you in, and it becomes cyclical. But it's a mind game because you start questioning yourself, like, is it me? Is it them? You know, they're showing me such good love. They bought me this purse. They bought me this, then that, and you know, they love me, but they really don't. They're just using you as a toy. And
I was going to ask you, is that a defect in them, and do they know what they're doing, or was it intentional? It's like, this is who I am and this is how I live my life. Or is it I'm a manipulative person and this is how I take control?
It could be both, right? The problem is that a lot of people are also asking, like, how do
because
I
there are a lot of damaged people out there who don't know how.
Exactly. They don't know how to love. Like, this is the way they saw their parents love. Maybe they were raised in a very abusive, very up and down kind of environment. The way they saw love was having to get talked to and yelled at, and so they had to show their love by proving it, and that was a cyclical thing, and now this is what they feel like love is. So this is how they show love, and then those that get into toxic relationships over and over again, that's probably how they feel love, right? Oh, well, the only way my mom showed me that she loved me is after she screamed at me and yelled at me, then she'll give me a hug. So in order for me to get love, I would have to get abused in order to get it.
And I could remember an interview I did like years ago in Little Rock, Arkansas, where this woman said, I know, and I can't remember what the story was, but she says, I know my husband feels differently about me because I know he loves me when he beats me.
I mean, that's
like,
sad.
And she said the beat me word.
Yeah, yeah. And it's sad because I almost guarantee that that's how she was shown love growing up. That's why there's so much controversy when it comes to spanking your children, because you're saying, I'm spanking you because I love you. And it's like, that's a mixed message. So you're saying love.
I think that's a bunch of bull.
You know,
with parents.
But you know, it depends. You know, how far do some of the parents go? Right. So the mixed messaging, if that's the only time you tell me you love me is when you spank me, then you know that's what I can grow up with. There's just so many reasons why people pick toxic relationships, but
I take that back, because some parents are so scared. They're like, let me whoop your ass. You done worried me to death all night. I take that back. Dr. Angela Jones, appreciate you. Thank you for seeing you tonight here on The Factor Uncensored. Remember to join us here back on The Factor tomorrow night, and we will see